Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today I'm talking about not investing in China. If a person tells you online that one ETF that gives you more than 50% is way too risky to invest in, who would want to invest in that? Not me, not me, not me. And then gives like 2 or 3% of the population might want to invest in it. And then 2 or 3 days later says, I found 7 Chinese companies you can invest in. You have to wonder whether they used to work for the government or not, whether they used to be military or not. Are they loyal to the country? I would like to think that everybody who's got a YouTube channel is loyal to the country. JSPY and QQQY are part of my portfolio. They yield more than 50%. So if this person tells you that the QQQY is too dangerous to invest in, or he wouldn't want to invest in it, let him not invest in it. I like Alibaba. Alibaba is a Chinese company. They have certain things that you can buy on Alibaba. Just like Coca-Cola. I like to drink Coca-Cola. But I'm not going to invest in it. Why would I want to invest in something like Alibaba when all the country needs to do is nationalize it and take all the money? Now, I'm not saying that the Chinese are planning to do that in the next 2 to 5 years. I'm not saying that. It may not. Then again, it's a communist country, and it may as well just do that. I don't want to put my money into a country that at any time the government might want to nationalize stuff. I'm not crazy. Now, if you want to invest in a company that can be nationalized at any time and lose all your assets, but you think that investing in a high-yield ETF is dangerous, it's probably going to lose net asset value. You're going to lose money. That's not the way I think. You can think that way. You know, if you just want 5 or 10% yield, and it's a 6% yield a month, just hold. I could have held it just for a couple months and then sell it. And I still have a 12% yield. And my NAV still hasn't gone that far down. Net asset value is net asset value. The value of the stock can go up or down at any time. The value. But hey, I was looking at QQQY and its actual price went down. And I was looking at JSPY and the actual value of the stock went up. So it's a mixed bag. These two that give you over 50% yield might go up in value, might go down in value. But I'm not ready to go jump ship and buy some Chinese stock. Because I'm not an American. I am an American. And I support the country. And I see, personally, I like QQQY for the income. Personally, I like JSPY for the income. If you don't want to do that, you can listen to the guy, and he might even tell you some 2.5%, 3.5% yield stocks you might want to buy. I like higher yield. I'm not crazy. I'd rather have a higher yield stock. 2 shares. Well, I'm getting paid today from QQQY. QQQQ, 3 Qs and a Y is paying me. I spent less than 20 on the stock, each share, and hey, they're paying $1 a piece. That's a pretty good yield. It's not Chinese, but it's a good yield. I like American. There are people that are Americans that worked for the U.S. federal government as in the Marines or wherever, and they were serving their country because they wanted to serve their country. Some people just had a job. I would think that anyone, in my opinion, if you former military and you tell people to invest in the Chinese Communist Party, but you don't want them to invest in an American company that gives a 50% yield, I would wonder where your loyalty lies. I remember, well, yeah, a lot of people remember a certain actress that went overseas. And I don't know, I think it was Vietnam. And she was supposed to help get some messages out from Vietnam. But she was a diehard communist and didn't take it to show the captors the messages, not the relatives the messages. I don't like a person like that. You know, as an American, I want to support America. Now, if you want to buy some stuff from Alibaba, if you want to drink some Coca-Cola, like I like to drink Coca-Cola, I like Mountain Dew. I'm not going to invest in those companies. And I don't intend to invest in Alibaba, no matter what the guy who used to be in the military, if he used to be in the military, and tell us how loyal he is, but go ahead, buy those Chinese communist stocks. That's not me. You want to buy a Chinese communist stock? Well, that's not the country. Like, subscribe, and share this video. Have a great day.